Never Stop Learning, week 181. We're going to take a quick look at your keyboard shortcuts and modifier keys when you're working with guides in Adobe Illustrator CC 2014. Alright, so here I am in Adobe Illustrator, so I'm going to create a new document. I'm going to hit Command N, and I'm going to go with this web profile and just choose OK. Command 1 to go 100%, Command Shift H to hide my artboards. And the next thing I want to do is bring up my rulers. So a really quick way to do that is hit Command R on your keyboard, and now you have access to these rulers. See over here on the top you have this horizontal, and on the left you have this vertical ruler. To make some guides, all you have to do is click and drag in that ruler, and once you have it in the right spot, just go ahead and release, and now you see I've created this horizontal guide. Over here on the left, I'm going to click and drag and then release, and now I've created this vertical guide. Alright, if I come over here to the top, click and drag, and introduce the option modifier, now I've changed the direction of this guide. I'll release this guy here. It's the same thing over here on the left. If I click and drag, you see that my guide is currently vertical, but if I hold down the option key, it's going to switch directions, and when I release, there you go, now I'm all set up and ready to go. Alright, now that I got these guides set up, I'm going to come over here to the top. In the View menu, you're going to find Guides, and in here you have a bunch of different options. So here we have Hide Guides, and there's a keyboard shortcut of Command semicolon. So I'm going to hit Hide Guides, and now it's hidden all those guides. If I hit Command semicolon, it's going to bring them back. Now that I have them back, if I hit Command semicolon again, it's going to hide them. So basically we're just toggling between these two states. Alright, back over here under View, Guides. Next we have Lock Guides, and if you look at this little check next to it, that lets me know that the guides are currently locked. There's a keyboard shortcut for that, which is Command Option semicolon, or you can just click on this option, and now what I've done is I've unlocked these guides. If I come over here with my selection tool, I can click and drag, and now I'm making an edit, just changing the location of this guide. Same thing with this one. I'll click and drag, bring it down this way. Now, as you saw earlier, we could lock these guys by hitting Command Option semicolon. Now, if I try to move this guide, I can't do it at all. So this is going to allow me to draw and stuff like that without my guides getting in the way. If I need to readjust them, I could always hit Command Option semicolon and make a quick edit and then lock these guys back up again. Alright, remember those options are always in the View menu under Guides, and you'll see them right over here for Lock Guides. Next, we have Make Guides, and there's a keyboard shortcut for that, which is Command 5, but currently this option is dimmed out, and I'll show you why. In order to make guides, we have to draw out a basic path. So over here in the Tools panel, I could grab any of these guys here. I'm going to go with the Polygon tool right here, click and drag, hold down the Shift key, and release. Alright, so now that I have this shape drawn out, even if I apply a default appearance to it, I can come back over here to the View menu, Guides, and now you see Make Guides is available. Again, there's a keyboard shortcut of Command 5, so I'm going to choose this option, and now what we've done is we've turned this polygon into a guide. Alright, so let me undo that by hitting Command Z. Now it's a shape again. If I use a different tool, I can make a quick edit to it. There you go, so now I've changed the appearance of this guy. But while I have it selected, if I hit Command 5, that's a keyboard shortcut to turn this path into a guide. So you can make some custom guides that way. I'm probably going to make another video on that some other date. Alright, over here, View, scroll down under Guides. We're going to have this other option right here that says Release Guides. Keyboard shortcut for that is Command Option 5. Alright, so this one is dimmed out because you actually have to have a guide selected for you to use this option. Currently our guides are locked. You can tell because we have this check. So I'm going to unlock the guides by choosing that option. And now I'm going to click and drag to select these guides right here, which is this polygon set. Alright, back over here under View, Guides, Release Guides. Again, the keyboard shortcut is Command Option 5. Alright, so I'll click on that, and now it's released it from a guide, and it's given us the appearance back again. Alright, so let's play around with the keyboard shortcuts. Command 5 turns it into a guide. If I deselect, there you go. Let me select this guy again. Command Option 5 is then going to turn this into a basic shape, showing us the appearance for this path. Alright, let's come back over here to the View menu, guides. And the last option we have here is clear guides. When I click on that, it's going to get rid of anything that was categorized as guides. You see, even though this guy was a guide at one point, when I ran that option, this was a basic path, and that's why we still have it on our artboard. And there you have it, folks. That's a brief overview of the basic keyboard shortcuts and modifiers when you're working with guides in Adobe Illustrator CC 2014.